got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet.
Oh, that's great. Look at all these wonderful faces, familiar faces. This is great. So nice to see everyone. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to the presentation. I hope you guys enjoy it. And my name is Jackelin Mills. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. And I live here in Collingwood, but I'm originally from Toronto. And the reason why we are all here is because we care. We have so much love for everybody in this room that we just want to make the awareness to all you guys that it is so important to make friends and to have lots of love. So another thing I also want to let you guys know, not only do we care about you as much as we do, but mental health and bullying is an awareness that everyone should know. So I want you guys to take a look at that sign up there. And I want you to let me know, what do you think about that sign up there? And what do you think it means? So that sign has a lot to do with everything that you guys said. And what it means is that you will not ignore when you see bullying. And it's not only you guys. Adults also face bullying as well. But for us as adults and teachers, we have to make sure that we pay attention to everything that you guys have to say at that moment when you come to us with a concern, whether if it's bullying or anything. When you come to us, we have to make sure that you guys are the most important person at that moment. Talk to anybody and put it on social media, put it on your Facebook, and make sure that you put, I am a witness because I will not ignore. I will not ignore. So as you're looking around the room and there's a bunch of kids that have their hands up, that is when you should say to yourself, I'm going to take a stand. And that's what that sign means. It's very important to have love and respect for everybody. Because when you have love and respect, then that's when you know your friends are going to love and respect you too. There's going to be people around you that are not going to be happy with you, but you show them that you're a leader and that you're willing to make a change and stand up. Can you guys all see this? Buddies, not bullies. Do you guys agree with that? Yes. Wouldn't you rather have a buddy than a bully? Yes. Buddies, not bullies. Let's all say that together. I am a witness. I am a witness. I will be aware of what I see. Very good. Okay, so now I'm going to turn over the mic to my colleague Jennifer McDonald, and she's going to have a lot to say. Let's give her a hand, everybody.
All right, thank you all for being here today, and thank you, Jackie, for starting us off here. That was wonderful. I am extremely excited to be here today talking to you guys, and even more than that, I am honored that you guys had me here and you came to listen to us. So I'm going to tell you a bit about myself first. My name is Jennifer McDonald, and there are many, many things that I am, and a lot of things that we have in common, believe it or not. First off, I'm a student, just like you guys. I've graduated college twice with 2 different diplomas, and now I go to university looking for my bachelor's degree. I'm also a mother, so a parent. I'm a sister, I'm a friend, I'm an aunt, and I am someone's child. And when I say that I am someone's child, I realize I have something in common with each and every person in this room because we are all someone's child, yes? That's right. But that's not why I'm here today. What I'm here is to talk to you about 3 things. One is mental health. I'm going to talk to you about bullying. And I am going to talk to you about ways that we can be kinder and better friends to one another. So let's start with mental health. First of all, what that means is it describes our social, our emotional, and our psychological state. So putting that in simple terms, it's our brain's health. So for me, to have a healthy brain is really important. And for me, good mental health means that I am in a place of peace. And when I am in that place of peace, I feel safe, I feel happy, I feel confident, and I am strong, and I am not afraid to be who I am. Also, when I'm in that happy place, I like to make others feel that same way, and I like to help others find their happy place. You can high five. High five your friends, your classmates. Oh! Well, you guys are amazing. You're great. All right, we're good. But you don't just have to high five a job well done. Because even when someone fails at something, you can still high five their efforts because they tried, they gave their best, right? And then the easiest thing that you can do for anybody is smile. Just smile. When you walk past somebody in the hallways, on the streets, anywhere, just shoot them a little smile, because you'd be surprised, for some people that means a lot. Here in your school, other ways you can make people feel good and welcomed, confident, and comfortable is ask a new person in the school to play with you. Invite them out with you and your friends on the playground. Ask them something about themselves. Find out what you have in common with that person. Let's talk a bit about bullying now, okay? And what is bullying? Bullying is what happens when someone hurts or scares another person on purpose. And the person who is being bullied is having a hard time defending themselves. And then this can make that person feel afraid and very uncomfortable. And there are a lot of different types of bullying out there, but we're just going to talk about a few. We're going to start with the verbal, okay, and that's name calling and teasing. Now we have social bullying, and that looks like out in a playground, for example, you want to play with a group of people, but they won't let you play. So you're excluding them for your group. And that's social bullying. And then you make them feel humiliated when they try to step up and be your friend. Another form of bullying is physical. So that's anything hands-on, boys and girls. That's hitting, kicking, biting, even spitting or pinching somebody. And chasing them around when they don't want to be chased, that is also physical bullying, or stealing or damaging anything that belongs to them and not you. And then the last form of bullying I want to talk about is cyberbullying. And that is done through Instagram, Snapchat, what else you guys got going on out there? YouTube, that's right, Facebook, awesome, good job. And text messaging. They use the internet or the text message to put someone down or to intimidate them. All right? Now I want to tell you something else about bullying. We all know that the person who is being bullied is affected the most, yes? Do you know who else it hurts? It hurts the bully. It does hurt the bully because they are being taught to get away with violence and aggression. Right? And we don't want that. We don't want them growing into adults violent and aggressive towards other people. Do you know who else is also affected by this? The bystanders, the people who witness it, the people who see it and are too afraid to stand up. And this affects you because when you don't stand up and you don't tell, often it's because you're too afraid that if you do, that you're going to be next. But that's not the case. Also, a little fun fact about bullies is you can stop them in 10 seconds. Do you believe that? Yeah, you can, absolutely. I'm going to tell you how. If you see someone being bullied, by stepping in, by having their peers intervene, or just by you guys not supporting the bully's behavior, you can put a stop to that in just 10 seconds. How about that? Sounds pretty good, isn't it? And I want you guys to understand that when you do that, there is more strength in being a friend than there is in being a bully. Agreed? All right, so next time, I want you guys, if you see anything, I want you to speak up. I want you to call for help. Don't laugh at the person who's being bullied, and do not cheer on the bully's behavior, okay? You guys stand strong, be friends, be kind, be compassionate, be respectful, and accept everybody's differences, because you yourself are different from those people, all right? Okay, now I just want you guys to know, by working together as parents, as teachers, and as students, we all have the power to change this. We have power in numbers. We have strength in numbers. And together, if we do this together, we can create safer schools and a better future. Now everybody put your hands together and clap, and let's promote change in attitudes about bullying. Thank you. Now, I'd like to bring up my friend, Kelsey, and she's going to talk a little bit more to you guys about this.
We're going to do a little dancing. How about that? Yeah, let's do it.
Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. Come on, like the way we rock it, so don't stop, stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move where you already know, so just imagine.
Now, in the next part of the presentation, I'm going to introduce Kelsey Colo, which is very, very good as a role model for you guys in this whole situation. She works with a radio station. She also has her own TV show as me. She has a 70s TV. So why don't we give her a big round of applause. Kelsey Colo.
Much love, Jackie and Jennifer. Great job, ladies. This is just incredible. All right. Now, who here knows who Justin Timberlake is? I thought so. What about Rihanna? Yeah? Okay. How does everyone shout out their favorite song, their favorite artist? Did you know that Justin Timberlake, Rihanna, and many artists like them, celebrities, they go through bullying? They have in public school, at your age, in high school, and even to this day. There's people that, of course, are going to have their own opinions, but to make someone feel bad about your own personal opinion, that hurts. That hurts a lot. When he was growing up, Justin Timberlake, he was bullied for his passion for music. Liking music. And now, you're listening to it, to this very day. He went on, he moved forward. He shoved through those bullies and the people that put him down, and he rose up. And did he ever. He is now a multi-million-dollar artist in this industry. Amazing. My name is Kelsey Colo. I work with Wasaga Beach TV. Mike, he's right here. Wave to everybody, Mike. Now, I'm also working as well for 2 local radio stations in this area. You might have heard me, you might not have. But I use that to my own goodwill to send a message to anyone who's willing to listen. There's a story of a young boy. He had a really bad temper. He yelled at his parents a lot. I'm not gonna listen to what you tell me to do. Does that sound familiar to anyone? This boy had such a bad temper that his father decided, here's a bag of nails, son. And for every time you get upset and you're angry, I want you to take this bag of nails and hammer it into our fence in the backyard. The boy said, no problem. 30 37 times that one day, he hammered nails into that fence. And it continued for weeks, months, until one day he came up to his father and he said, "I'm all out of nails. I am no longer getting angry. I no longer have a temper." And his father took his hand and said, "Son, what I'm going to show you is this fence. And now, you don't lose your temper, but at the same time, this fence will never look the same." It's the same thing. When you do things in anger, they leave a scar, just like those holes in the fence. You may be mad and do something you didn't mean, but words hurt. And just like this story, they leave a mark. We are now growing up in a Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram world, and we all know it. We're good at putting filters on things, on our life, showing people, my life is truly amazing. Being on social media, feeling popular, it releases a chemical inside your body called dopamine. That's why when you get a text or you get complimented, it feels good, right? Yeah. But when we don't, we feel let down. We feel like, is something wrong with me? Is it me? It's definitely not you. We don't take the time, though, anymore to walk up to someone and say, "Hey, I love your sweater, or your red shirt, or your plaid shirt, or anyone's headband that they're wearing, or anything." What we say is, we go behind their back and laugh. "Oh, that's an old shirt. That's unpopular. Where'd she get that?" That's not right. I was bullied myself growing up. You would probably never know by looking at me, would you? Well, kids, I'm here today to tell you, I would come home from school and I would go straight to my room and start crying. Feeling alone, feeling worthless, ugly, gross. And I would tell these things to myself with nobody else to guide me and tell me different. My mother, she would ask me, always, your parents, no matter what you think, kids will always know something is wrong. They don't even have to look at you. They just know. They're psychic. Well, I would yell at my mom, I'd shut my door, "Stop bugging me! Go away!" And I would slam the door on the one person who truly cared. This went on for weeks, months, until one day, I finally said, after breaking down so many times, "I'm sorry, Mom. Please, I need your help." And she sure did. She helped me and got me back on my feet at such a young age, at your age. Going through public school, high school, it doesn't matter where you are in life, once you turn into your adolescence, you're gonna have people walking up to you and criticizing you, making you feel bad for being you. Mental health and bullying, it affects everyone around us, our family, our friends, especially our parents. And they want nothing more than to just go through it with you. Even as adults, we don't have it fully figured out. Nobody truly does. But if you open up and you just believe in yourself, don't listen to what other people's opinions are of you. Don't have an opinion on others. Attract the right people, the right friends into your life. You don't need a iPhone Super Mega Plus 48,000 gig phone. You don't need 25 different friends. You just need true people in your life. Surround yourself with positive things and things that make you happy. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. You're in this life for you. You're the most important thing. Have as much fun in your life as you can, as possible. You're young. You guys are all still so young. And while growing old even, every single moment, just live for it. Because it's worth living for. And we all have so much potential, and until we stop and just take a look at ourselves and realize the potential we truly have, and that we can grow further from each other, we can make a change, and you, every single one of you, can make a difference. Take a stand and be buddies, not bullies. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who took the time today to sit down with us and have some fun, do some dancing, and really listen. I hope this got to every single one of you individually in a different way, because none of you are the same. You're all different, and you all have that chance to make a true change. Thank you.
Guys, so what did you guys think about that message? Did you guys, yeah? Did you guys like what she that a lot of the things that we said today, that you will be friends, and you will make friends, and you will be nice to that child that just came to that school. You will be nice to that student that needs help with homework. You will be nice to that new student that comes from a different country, of a different race. You will be nice, and you'll make buddies, not bullies. That's right.
I like my friends because they help you build up when you're sad, and they toughen you up for your life.
Good about themselves. Anybody?
You can compliment them.
That's right, you can compliment them.
Don't be mean to them.
Yes, that's very nice.
You can say nice things to them.
Yeah,
You can support them.
that's wonderful, I love that.
Like them for who you are.
And that's very important because we're all different, aren't we?
Never put them down.
Never put them down. That makes them feel bad. How about yourself?
Stand up to bullies.
Stand up to bullies. And yourself?
You can ask the teacher to help you.
And just know, kids, the teachers will always be there. The adults, your parents will always be there no matter what you have to say to them.
And let people know, because if the bully's not dealt with, everyone will keep getting bullied and that will solve anything.
Exactly. Jance, I think we've summed everything up for right now. Thank you for all of your answers. Amazing.